5 blockchain fintech startups and what they're up to. Financial technology, known as fintech, can benefit the banking industry by adding chatbots for customer service, biometrics for stronger security, and machine learning and AI for fraud detection. There are many blockchain fintech startups around today, all with a similar aim. Fintech is a new approach to traditional financial services, with an aim to disrupt the whole industry. It uses technology to improve activities in finance, focusing on making a more accessible service for the general public. Here, we will go through some of the exciting blockchain fintech startups. Circle. Circle is a global finance company with a goal to make it possible for anyone, anywhere to help change the global economy. Founded in 2012, Circle believes money should work like the internet, open source, free, and usable anywhere. Unlike other existing systems, which are closed and proprietary, Circle uses open standards and protocols to build their products. Their products include Circle Invest, which makes it easy to invest in crypto even for people who have never invested before and have no knowledge. It allows you to set up a Circle Invest account in a matter of seconds and move money from your bank instantly, so you can buy as soon as the opportunity strikes. Another of their products is Circle Pay, which allows its users to send money like a text. Money can be sent across a table or across the ocean in seconds. It is available in 29 countries, in GBP, USD, and Euro. The massive benefit of this is there are no exchange rate fees, and so it's free to send money to any place in the world. Ironically, even though Circle is built on the blockchain technology, it no longer supports Bitcoin. Paykey. Paykey aims to provide banks with a solution to the rise of peer-to-peer payments providers. Situated in Israel, the blockchain-based platform integrates with social media apps like Twitter and WhatsApp, giving their users the option of mobile payment functionality without needing to use a separate feed like Circle. Their white label solution easily integrates with the API level and retains the bank's authentication without compromising the security level. This allows for fewer steps for users at the entry level. Banks like Santander and Nationwide are already utilizing Paykey in different forms. Users can access any financial service from within all apps, with no need for a dedicated app. The service offers banks multiple solutions, including creating new channels for financial services, communication, and information. iPopulous. Populous World is a new global invoice trading platform. It is built on blockchain's distributed ledger technology, which allows connections between invoice buyers and business owners around the globe. Invoice financing is reported to be a $3 trillion a year global market, and it helps businesses with cash flow by allowing them to sell invoices immediately after they have been raised, instead of waiting for the 30, 60, or even 90 days payment terms requested by debtors. Populous World aims to help companies sell invoices for typically 95% of their value for an invoice with 30-day payment terms. This extra 5% of value can be gained by passive investors who need to wait until the payments come through before realizing their gains. Interestingly enough, the gains realized from invoice financing will be in a native Populous GBP token that will function as an ERC20 stablecoin backed at 1-to-1 by investor profits on the platform. Swissborg. Swissborg offers a transparent crypto wealth management solution using smart contracts and AI on the blockchain. Their mission is to give universal access to the new financial world, and have a simple and fair wealth management ecosystem. According to Swissborg, 80% of ICOs fail and less than 10% ever make it to an exchange. Their holistic ICO platform allows contributions in both fiat and crypto, as well as an integrated KYC/A.M.L process and other essential services. The mobile app has industrial-grade technology and gives its users a sleek and seamless investing experience with an added bonus of access to sophisticated investment tools. Think Young. Think Young is a blockchain framework created 3 years ago which focuses on supporting digital assets, smart contracts, equity transactions, and other applications. The Think Young smart contract platform is a visualized development environment with easy-to-use operations. The company was one of the first semi-finalists at the FinTech Awards in Luxembourg, with its founders in Beijing boasting that the platform is faster and easier to use than Ethereum. It has also been optimized for efficiency and safety outside of the blockchain technology. The platform is also multi-credit shared and allows members to share credit inquiry data, borrow data, and also lend profits. Another benefit of Think Young is that the hash value is saved on the blockchain, so the real data is always safe and never lost. Make sure you take a look and keep up to date with all the latest crypto and blockchain news. Is the UK government gearing up to welcome cryptocurrency in 2019? The UK government has sent a signal of intent that it will seriously embrace cryptocurrency in 2019 by cleaning up the way digital assets are taxed. Her Majesty's Revenues and Customs, HMRC, yesterday issued the world's largest crypto-specific tax advice document as it set out the guidelines for how UK investors should be paying duty on their earnings from currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. The massive 4,400-word document is designed to sweep up existing tax issues as well as create clarity for investors as the government and Bank of England look at how to cash in on the rise in popularity of cryptocurrency. According to an article in the Daily Express today, it is believed the Bank of England has been exploring opportunities with cryptocurrency for several years, while Whitehall select committees have been examining what contribution cryptocurrencies can make to the UK economy. The move has been welcomed by some of the UK's leading academics in crypto finance. It's going to get very uncomfortable for the bad guys, and a whole lot better for the good guys, says Professor William Nottenbelt, Centre Director of the Centre for Cryptocurrency Research and Engineering at Imperial College London. Long overdue. It's long overdue, and I think the government has spent a long time working out what its relationship should be with decentralized technology that could then be taxed. Image, Professor William Nottenbelt. Professor William Nottenbelt. Professor Nottenbelt told the Express that the move also paved the way for regulation. There has definitely been general increase in regulation and identity checking across the industry, and that shouldn't be seen as a bad thing because, if you're a bad actor with a lot of crypto hidden out there, you're now going to have a very hard time moving it around. This should be seen as a very positive development, as in the space is being cleaned up a lot. The top academic suggested the government would be keen to explore further uses for blockchain as it would actively assist with forensic accounting techniques. Blockchain technology logs everything like a crime scene, nothing escapes it, he said. Far from being a murky and dirty space, a lot of the properties of blockchain allow you to operate a cleaner market form of money. He also said he believed the government would not be happy for people to think of cryptocurrency as a form of money. A nation-state would want to take that attitude, he said. They're only looking to regulate on-exchange tokens like Bitcoin or Ethereum and so on. So they have obviously thought about this and decided they would want to bring the tax treatment in line with things like shares. It's still very sensitive to individual circumstances and according to your level of involvement. In the case where employers are paying employees in cryptocurrency, if that is their main form of payment, then there is no reason why they shouldn't be taxed. Once you start to pay your taxes in Bitcoin, like in Ohio, you're moving up the scale of what you can do with crypto. This is a good move, and people in the space who want to conduct themselves properly now know where they stand. Good news. Echoing his views, Professor Carol Alexander, a highly respected fintech academic, agreed. It is good news that the UK tax authority is leading the world for individual investors. although FINMA, the Swiss authority, already issued guidelines for institutional investors almost a year ago, says the leader of the crypto market risk group at the University of Sussex. It seems clear that capital gains tax will be applied to individuals, no additional taxes. However, what is not yet clear is whether the many traders that have lost 90% of their investment over the last year will be able to offset the loss against capital gains on traditional assets such as US equities. Image, Professor Carol Alexander. Professor Carol Alexander. Although unable to address Professor Alexander's concern, a spokesman for HMRC said the body was working hard on our understanding of this complex area. This new guidance will help people better understand the tax implications from the buying, selling and holding crypto assets, the spokesman says. For the individuals that may have invested small amounts into cryptocurrencies, it is very unlikely they will have to pay any additional tax. Although welcomed by experts keen to see the industry cleaned up, Professor Alexander did suggest the guidelines were wide open to abuse. Overcoming challenges. We need clarity on how HMRC aim to overcome the challenge of pseudo-anonymous trading on exchanges, like Tidex in the UK, having poor KYC practices, she says. Are they going to restrict lawful trading to Coinbase and a handful of other exchanges with traceable wallet addresses? If not, then it will be very simple for ordinary investors to hide profits from HMRC. Meanwhile, Iqbal Gandham, UK Managing Director of eToro, says he doesn't believe the issuance of the guidance is an attempt by Westminster to squeeze money out of British crypto investors. Image, Iqbal Gandham. Iqbal Gandham. This is not the government looking to cash in. Rather, it's the government updating existing guidelines to include crypto assets, he told CoinRivet. This new report brings crypto assets in line with traditional assets, and provides greater clarity for people who use crypto assets in their daily lives. Mr. Gandham does, however, believe it will open the doors for businesses and the UK government to begin using more crypto assets. This new report is a clear statement of intent from the government that they are looking to make regulation around crypto assets much clearer in 2019, he added. In providing greater regulatory clarity, the government paves the way for more businesses and individuals to start using crypto assets.
Bloomberg, Facebook is developing a cryptocurrency for transfers in WhatsApp. Facebook is reportedly making a cryptocurrency for users of the messaging service WhatsApp, Bloomberg reports on December 20th. The token will purportedly be used for money transfers made within the app, and will focus on the remittances market in India. Citing sources familiar with the matter, Bloomberg states that Facebook is developing a stable coin. The sources further stated that the coin will not be released anytime soon, as Facebook is still working on a strategy for custody assets, i.e. the asset to which the stablecoin will be tied. The Indian remittances market is significant. According to data from the World Bank, the country received nearly $69 billion in foreign remittances in 2017, or 2.8% of the country's GDP. WhatsApp enjoys widespread popularity in India, with over 200 million users in the country. The number of users in rural India doubled last year as data and internet costs in the region declined. Facebook's stance on cryptocurrency has changed significantly over the last year. In January 2018, the social media network introduced a crypto ad ban, which it said was designed to prevent ads that promote financial products and services that are frequently associated with misleading or deceptive promotional practices. In May, David Marcus, the head of Facebook's messaging app Messenger, announced the formation of a blockchain exploratory team at Facebook. At the time, Marcus was also a board member at San Francisco-based crypto exchange and wallet service Coinbase. Marcus then wrote, "I'm setting up a small group to explore how to best leverage blockchain across Facebook, starting from scratch." Facebook repealed its blanket ban on crypto ads in late June, while upholding its ban on the promotion of initial coin offerings, ICOs. In August, Marcus stepped down from Coinbase's board in order to avoid a perceived conflict of interest. He said, "Because of the new group I'm setting up at Facebook around blockchain, I've decided it was appropriate for me to resign.